Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second week of online classes. Of course, I record this like a week in advance, and we just got snow here at South Bend. So I guess be grateful if you're somewhere warm and you can go walk outside and enjoy the sunshine, which I can't. You can also see I totally discovered how to use the virtual background with Zoom. And so I thought I would have fun and use pictures from some of my favorite movies. Whether they deserve to be favorites or not is a topic for a different discussion. And if you feel like guessing what movies these scenes are from, that seems like a totally fun game that I really have no way of rewarding the winner of. But hey, we all need things to do and occupy our minds right now. Anyway, so the topic for this week is bodybuilding. And I'm going to change the background on purpose this time, not the movie, to fit with the actual topic. There we go. Right. So we're going to be talking about bodybuilding and performance enhancing drugs. And we're going to be following the same sort of pattern that we did the first week with the pandemics and coronavirus discussion and readings. So you get to watch this video that I'm posting now, and then you have actually a pretty long series of readings that I'm asking you to go through. However, most of them are websites. So you have the Probert and Lambert article, the Baghurst and Kissinger article, and then the Hall et al. Article, all of which are PDFs uploaded to Sakai. Those are the more detailed academic writings. And then I give you what? Seven different links to follow through and read. So for the most part, all of these from T Nation in particular, I want you to pay attention to the tone of those articles and how they're written and who you think the audience for those articles are and what they may be trying to do. So I put those prompts into the instructions for this week. So definitely pay attention to that. However, the one from Sports Illustrated and the one from The Hill, I wrote the one from The Hill fairly recently. Those are a bit more serious, especially the one from Sports Illustrated. And so for all of this, I want you to be thinking about one as bodybuilding as a sport, a form of extreme. These people are putting on extremes amount of muscle mass that would honestly not actually ever happen unless they also took performance enhancing drugs. And so it's often quite difficult to talk about bodybuilding without also talking about performance enhancing drugs. And the film I'm asking you to watch, which is Generation Iron 3, it's on Netflix. However, the library is in the process of getting a DVD copy and then turning it into a free streaming version for you all. So hopefully that will be available, and I will send out a link once that does become available. So this Generation Iron 3 is, of course, the third in the Generation Iron series. And I think like each one has gotten better. And it's really interesting because from my perspective, I think each one has gotten better, that being the anthropologist perspective. But when you go and you look at the online forums of what bodybuilders think about them, they think they've gotten progressively worse. It's really fascinating. And so there are really fantastic discussions, albeit superficial discussions in this film, about the role of race, about the role of gender, about the role of Trump's travel ban, and about the role of performance enhancing drugs, all in the world of bodybuilding. So from an anthropological perspective, it's like the greatest film I've ever seen when it comes to bodybuilding. So I really do hope you can watch it, whether it be through Netflix or hopefully we get the streaming version available. And as always, I would very much like you to write your writing prompt as usual. And to synthesize everything. So all of the articles, all of the links, do not buy synthol. Oh my goodness, that last link, do not believe anything they're saying. It's incredibly dangerous. And you should definitely Google synthol infections because they're horrendous. Right, so back to the writing prompt. Synthesize. Come up with 3 main themes that you see running throughout all of these different articles and then basically have those themes be your outline for the writing prompt and then fit the articles, film, links, all of that into your writing prompt. That's what I'm looking for. It would be great if you can include some of the, Sakai forum discussions we have going on, but that of course means everyone has to be doing it in a timely manner. If that doesn't happen, I'm not upset, don't worry. Doing this online teaching thing is all about flexibility and forgiveness in many, many ways, because I know we're all quite stressed out these days. Anyway, so I think that's it. All I have to say about bodybuilding and performance enhancing drugs. I have also opened up a section on all of the forums of additional materials you might be interested in, especially if you have a bunch of free time on your hands because of the madness of the world. I've put on a lot of books and films that you might want to look into if this is a topic you find particularly interesting. And of course, if you want to email me directly about any of these things, feel free, or have a Zoom meeting with me about any of these things, absolutely feel free. I'm here to help and discuss in any way I can. Right, I hope you are all safe. I hope you are all healthy, and I hope you are all managing your isolation, social distancing as best as can be. Have a good one.